Hi everyone, so I'm going to do a quick applesauce with beets. If any of you guys have trouble getting your kids to eat veggies, one of my favorite veggies is beets, and it pairs so great with apples. And so I make a homemade applesauce and I include beets, and my little one loves it. It's super simple. Here's how to do it. So it's super simple. All you do is you just cut the stems and the bottoms off the beets, put them in a container here. My little one's recording this, so if the video's a little moving, that's why. All right, so that's step one. So after you cut the beets and put them in your roasting pan, then you just add a little bit of water because it's really steaming them, and I put some foil over. The oven should be preheated to 375, and you just put them in there for an hour. This is a great thing to do. I usually do it late at night, or you could do it early in the morning, but super simple, 375 for an hour. The next thing you want to do after you put your beets in the oven and they're roasting is get your apples and your peeler and just start peeling your apples. I love to use Honeycrisp apples in the fall, but when they're not in season, I tend to use green apples or pink lady apples, but any apples really pair well with the beets. So here we go, let's peel the apples. So after you peel all the apples and slice them up, and you can see they're not perfectly sliced and not even perfectly peeled, there's a little bit, nothing has to be perfect, but once you peel them and slice them, then I have a steamer, which is actually my husband's old rice cooker from when he lived in Japan, which is super nice. So then I just put them on our little steamer and click the button and let them steam. So the beets are in the oven, roasting, steaming, and the apples are in the rice cooker steaming. If you don't have a rice cooker like this or another steaming device, you can always steam on your stovetop too. Okay y'all, so after you steam the apples and the beets, slice them up and put them in, I use a Vitamix. You can use a blender, or you could use a food processor. That's what I used to use before I had a Vitamix, but I love the Vitamix. It's great for everything. Plus, I always save some of the water that I use to steam the apples, and that's kind of how I make it a little bit smoother when we blend it up. Alright you guys, and that's it. That is applesauce with beets. And it's still sweet, and it's very yummy. It has beets in it, so you're getting a veggie in there. You can also do it with pears, like making a pear sauce instead of apples. And if you don't like the color, like if you think your kids might be freaked out, use golden beets. They're the orange beets, and then they stay the same color as like a traditional applesauce. You could also add cinnamon for extra flavor, or a little bit of honey or agave if you like something a little bit sweeter. But the apples themselves keep it pretty sweet. Yeah, so that's how we make our homemade apple beet sauce. Hope you enjoy. How's that applesauce, bud?
Good.
So the beet applesauce is a hit. Like I said, you can use orange or gold beets, and that won't change the color in case you're worried your kids won't like that color, but it's a pretty fun color. And I wanted to give you the extra tip with the apple skins and the beet greens. If you do a compost, those are great for your compost. Yeah, so enjoy your applesauce. We sure are.